Hey guys, it's so let's just get right into it. Lately, I've been making a whole bunch of fidget spinners. We are going. So I'm selling them for $5 for what's it called at the Belgoni Town Garage Sale, 2017. What's it called? This Saturday. And one of my bearings does not spin. So I'm trying to spin it. It's broken. It doesn't spin. And now I will show you guys a way to put back together a bearing. But if it explodes, but to take it apart, what you do is you just pop this piece out. Well, first you gotta take off the little tab things that are on there, but I already did that. And then a flathead works the best, so I'm gonna actually go run and grab that. Yeah, I don't have one around here. Okay. And you want a tiny, tiny, tiny screwdriver, like teeny tiny. And then, oh yeah, so in total you're gonna need a pencil. I already put the tape on. Tape, and then a hand. If you're lucky enough to get the hand. I just barely am. Okay, and then you gotta do this with your hand or with your screwdriver, and just all the bearings will pop right out. So if you ever want to put it back together, then you make sure that you have all 7. So I have 7 here. So this is my method. Trust me, it took me 3 hours to put it back together my first time. Second time, not even a minute. So I like to push it up against my middle finger here. And the reason why I do that is so, see, there's a little groove in there. Don't know if you can see that. There's a little tiny groove in there, and that's where all the little balls have to sit. I said balls. That's where all the balls have to sit. So if I do this, that way they could all sit in that little groove just fine. Now you can't make sure. Now you got to make sure that you are not pushing too hard. And you should just be able to throw all of these in. Wait, is this even in frame? Okay, yeah, now you should just be able to throw all these in and take your screwdriver and rearrange them. And once you got them all there, you could just pop this piece in. Make sure all of the bearings are flat in the groove. See, now I got this little bugger. And see, this is one reason why flatheads are best. Oh, I just dropped a couple. Okay, so gotta redo that. But that's perfectly fine because it's bound to happen 1 or 2 times. Or, just a whole bunch and take you 3 hours to actually fix it. So I now have 5, 6, 7, and none of them are in the groove. So make sure that they all get in the groove. Okay, there. Now they're all in the groove again. Now, I've never done it in this position just because, the way my hand is way up here to actually show you guys. Okay, so now, see, I got that lined up. Now all I do is I just pull this back and then hold it here. Now, see, I messed up and I lost a couple. Now, you could probably save it. I've done that. I've just done that. And then you pull it back. You take your screwdriver and you take this little bearing, like the little ball, and you push it up to that end. That will then lock it in place. So now it will not move. It will not move out of place. So, hope you guys are able to see this here. I'll go on to this side. And then I like to just push, and this just makes it a lot easier. Push them roughly where I feel like they're going to go. And then you just pop this piece back on. Just wait. And then you flip it over, and you make sure that you get it on. That time I didn't have to rearrange any. But now, because I'm showing you guys extra fidgets, I'm taking it apart. Again. So, I just showed them how to fix it. My brother's here, and he's being an idiot again. Okay, so now I'm taking it apart. Okay. So these pieces, I'm going to put it on my tablet case, just because I have it sitting right here. Oh yeah, there's magnets in it. Okay, so then for the first one, you're going to take this small circle, the inner piece of the bearing. Oh yeah, you can see the groove on here too. A lot better than you could in the other one. Okay, and then I actually have to take off the tape, just because I've done this at school, because the bearing blew up on me there. Actually, I take it apart. But anyways, and then that's how I figured all these out. So I stumbled across these all by myself. So this is actually a little bit excessive, but I just chose it just because. And then I put it on the end of my pencil, just because, why not? It gives me more room. And then I like to leave a lot of room for so it's then a multi-purpose fidget. So then you just do this. I hope this is on camera. And you kind of want to make sure that they are within the same sort of like line. Oh, and mine was really thick, so I just cut it in half. Thick. So now, see, it jostles up and down. You could go like that. You could flick it. Or what you could do is you could spin it, and then you could move it. You could spin and move it. And then this piece fits perfectly on me personally. I don't know if it'll fit on you as a ring. And then I could spin it. I could move it up and down. I could take it off and I could go like... So I like going like this. Holding it like that. And then flicking it back and forth. And so there's multiple different things that you could do with both of these. And then you could probably find another use for this. I personally haven't yet, just because it's so small. It doesn't even fit on my pinky. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. And it's just so small, and I don't have a use for it yet. But I do have a use for these. I can't grab one. Okay. My use for the little balls in them is either, I haven't quite figured it out yet, putting them as weights for another spinner. Like, yeah, they're really light, so I'm going to need a lot of them. Or using them as ammo for my little tiny slingshot. My tiny slingshot isn't even as big as this. That's how small it is. Like, that's just barely bigger than my pinky. So, it's not even that size. So, yeah. Okay, bye. Please leave a like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed. And see you next time.